Hello and welcome to another Making Meaning lesson. This week we will be reading Spinning Spiders, but first, let's go over our vocab words. So our first word is dull. Now, dull means when something is not bright or shiny. This car is dull. The second one, solid. Solid means something is firm or hard. So if it's not a solid, it would be a liquid or a gas. This apple is solid. You can touch it. The next one is mushy. Mushy is something soft and wet. This applesauce is mushy. And the last one is slurp. Now, slurp means to eat or drink something in a noisy way. This kid is slurping his noodles. All right, and here are our discussion questions. They will also be posted on the Schoology for you to answer. But let's get started with spinning spiders. Okay. Spider webs are everywhere. You can find them high up on walls and windows, on lamps and lights, in dark corners. Sheds, barns, and garages are favorite places for spider webs. Outdoor, you can find them on trees and plants, on swings and slides, on poles and fences, and even in the grass. Now, new spider webs are beautiful patterns of thin threads. Old webs may be covered with dirt and dust. We call them cobwebs. All right, so our first discussion question is, what did you just learn about spider habitats? All right. There are more than 30,000 kinds of spiders. They can be small or large, fat or thin, short or long. Most are brown, gray, black, or other dull colors, but a few are as bright and colorful as flowers. Most people confuse spiders and insects. Spiders are not insects. Spiders are arachnids. Some other well-known arachnids are mites, ticks, and scorpions. Arachnids differ from insects in a few ways. Arachnids have 8 legs. Insects have 6 legs. Adult arachnids have no wings. Most adult insects have wings. Arachnid bodies have 2 main parts. Insect bodies have 3 main parts. Arachnids have no feelers or antennae. Insects have antennas. Spiders are the only arachnids that spin webs of silk threads. They make the silk with special organs at the end of the body. These organs are called spinnerets. Most kinds of spiders have 6 spinnerets. Some have 4 or 2. All right, so our second discussion question is, what did you learn about the differences between arachnids and insects? I'm sorry, that's supposed to say arachnids and insects, not spiders, because spiders are arachnids. So the second question is, what did you learn about the differences between arachnids and insects? Right. A liquid comes out of the spinnerets outside the body. The liquid hardens into a solid thread of silk. The thread is very thin, but it is very sticky. It is also stronger than steel thread that size. It is also stronger than a steel thread that size, and it can stretch. The silk thread can stretch to almost twice its length. Many spiders use the silk to make webs. The webs are to catch the insects they eat. If a fly buzzes too close to a spider web, it gets caught on the sticky threads. The fly tries to pull away. It flaps its wings. It kicks its feet. It wiggles and wriggles. but it cannot escape. It is stuck in the spider's web. Most spiders grab the fly with their two fangs. They wrap the fly's body with silk so it cannot move. Then they inject a poison into the fly. The poison dissolves the inside of the fly's body. Spiders don't have teeth. They can't chew. They can only drink. Once the fly's insides have turned into mush, the spider can slurp it up. A spider usually eats about one bug a week, and sometimes more. All right, our third discussion question is, what did you learn about how spiders catch and eat their food? What is something you learn about that? The web helps the spider get the food it needs. The web also protects the spiders from other enemies. If an enemy touches the web, the spider feels it. It runs away to safety. Snakes, frogs, birds, and lizards love to eat spiders. So do wasps and other spiders. Spider webs come in all sizes and shapes. The webs may be neat or jumbled, flat or bowl-shaped, triangular or round. Each kind of web is different. The web of the common house spider is a tangled web. The spider attaches long, loose threads to a wall or window, a ceiling or corner, the bottom of a table or chair. Then the spider joins the thread together with more threads going in every direction. So if I move this close, maybe you can see. So that's the common house spider web, a tangled web. The grass spider usually spins a funnel web in tall grass or low bushes. It looks like a short, wide ice cream cone. The grass spider hides at the bottom of the cone. When an insect lands on the top part, the grass spider dashes up and grabs its meal. The platform spider weaves flat sheet webs in trees or shrubs. It spins separate threads above the sheet web. If a flying insect hits one of the threads, it falls into the sheet. So here is the grass spider with its cone-like web, and here's the platform spider. You can see that there are a whole bunch of threads above the sheet, and then the flying insect falls into the sheet. The garden spider builds orb webs on tall grass or flowers. First it weaves strong thread on which to hang the web. Next it spins the outside thread of the web. Then it adds threads that go out from the center like the spokes of a wheel. Finally, the spider connects the spokes with coils of sticky silk. The ogre-faced spider carries its web with it. It hangs from a branch, holding the web with its 4 front legs. When an insect comes near, the ogre-faced spider catches it in the web. Not all spiders make web. The bola spider spins a thread of silk with a sticky ball at the end. The spider swings the line at the insect. The insect gets stuck on the sticky ball of thread. The biggest spider of all doesn't need a web to catch its prey. The tarantula can be up to 10 inches across. It is as wide as a dinner plate. That is as wide as a dinner plate. Because they are so large, tarantulas usually eat small birds, snakes, mice, frogs, and even fish, as well as insects. Tarantulas can live for about 20 years. Altogether, spiders eat millions of insects every day of the year. Many of these insects can harm or annoy people. In this way, spiders help us live better. Spiders are also food for many different birds, fish, and frogs. So if you see a spider, let it be. Spiders are an important part of life. All right, and that is the end of spinning spiders. And if you are like me, Mystique does not like spiders, but she knows that they are important, so I leave them be and I put them outside. All right, discussion question 4. What is something new you learned about spiders? Personally, I didn't know that spiders don't have teeth, so that was something really cool that I learned. And 5, what are you still wondering about spiders? So these questions will be online in Schoology as well as you can answer them here. Thank you.